Welcome, we are the Game Reactionists. I am Rorschach.
And I'm Spectre.
And we're doing an unboxing today. We're not unboxing Elden Ring, but we're doing this just for comparison's sake. This is the collector's edition from Elden Ring when it first launched back in 2022. This is a statue of Melania. I just wanted to show this off real quick, and I'll even do a quick close-up of it later on in the video, just to see what it looks like compared to the Shadow of the Erdtree collector's edition.
Which is why we're here, for the DLC.
Yep. Full disclosure, there were production issues with the Shadow of the Erdtree collector's edition, specifically with the art book. That did not get shipped with the collector's editions. Bandai Namco sent an email as well as had a publishing on their website. Due to the issues, they're being shipped out later. I should have those about maybe mid to late July. I'll do an amended video where I'll just kind of splice it in so you can see the art book, because I'm a big fan of the art books.
I'm very familiar with Bandai Namco shipping issues from Tekken and from Armored Core. So
Yeah.
I can sympathize with that.
Did not have any issues with Elden Ring. Like, I got this, it came with the full game, physical game, art book, statue, no issues with it. It's a shame that it happened with Shadow of the Erdtree, but what are you gonna do? Anyway, this is Melania. Again, we'll do a quick shot of her later in the video. And then here is the art of Elden Ring, the original release of it. We'll do some page views of that for our close-up shots as well. But let's get right to it. Now, I know you're not a big Souls-like guy.
I'm not a big Soulsborne fan at all, really. I really enjoy, I'm a From Software fan, and I really enjoy Armored Core, the series. Huge fan of that. But yeah, I'm not a Souls fan at all. It's not really my thing at all.
Before we proceed to the Shadow of the Erdtree, what are your thoughts on this first glance?
I think this is it's a nice looking statue. I mean, this is it's got a good presentation. I like the box display around it as well too. I think it's a nice touch. It looks like a fairly solid statue for its price point. I mean, it's obviously like a PVC or something like that. I mean, it's not like gonna blow you away or anything like that, but I mean, it's a nice looking statue for its price point. I'm assuming the DLC statue will be similar-ish in quality.
Yeah.
Probably with similar-ish in price point, I imagine.
Yeah, in fact, the exact same price point. But I'll touch on that later.
Okay.
So let's get to it. I've already done like the pre-opening of the Shadow of the Erdtree box. So here's the box itself. Shadow of the Erdtree, I mean, they give you a nice, good-looking box with it. Here's the back side of it. Not really a whole lot to say other than it's a nice looking box. So let's get her open.
Dive right into it.
Dive right in. Yeah, I am disappointed that the art book isn't ready. I was just like, that's a bummer.
Things happen.
Yeah, things happen.
So it looks like we got a similar kind of box layout display.
You mind pulling that for me?
So this looks pretty similar to the other one.
So here's the, this is just like the placard with your codes, and for the DLC it's already been redeemed, so you're not getting anything free today. But yeah, here it is, nice little display entry.
Is it tape?
Nope. Just gotta open this up. And this is Mesmer, so he's supposedly the big bad of the new DLC. Full disclosure, I haven't started it yet.
It's very fresh. It just came out recently, right?
It just came out. Anybody who's looking to experience it, there are a couple of conditions you have to meet before you can begin the DLC. You have to kill both Radahn as well as Mohg, the Blood Omen. So, if you haven't done that, you won't be able to start the DLC. I have done that in my first New Game Plus, so I'll be able to start it. And I have been reading that regardless of your level in New Game Plus, the difficulty is still very present, which I'm okay with. And yeah, I'm a fan of this. This looks very cool.
I like the color too, like all the red and everything. Looks actually like the snakes going around and stuff.
Very menacing looking. Very intimidating in terms of, we'll do a close-up shot of him, but I'm a big fan. And we got a nice little display box. I do have a spot for him somebody is in my room is getting bounced back into storage, and that's okay.
Gotta make those decisions sometimes. So things are more priority.
The
I know you're really into this. So.
The Power Rangers are going back in their rooms, and that's okay. Yeah, very cool. Let's just get straight into some close-ups of this. We'll be right back.
All right, and we're back with some close-ups here. Like I said, I just wanted to show off Melania real quick. Melania, go ahead and correct me in the comments below. But this was the collector's edition, and I do like this little expanded display box you get with the statues.
The diorama, and I like that they do that for the DLC one as well too.
Yeah, so we have that. This was the art book for Elden Ring proper, and so, I mean, this is a very detailed art book. A lot of the monsters are in there. So a lot of the weapons are in there. I'm very happy for it. Now, both of these priced at $249.99. So the price point, I'll be honest, I feel like it's a little steep. At least with the first release of Elden Ring, you got the statue, you got the art book, you got the full physical game, right? So, and then here's Mesmer himself. With Shadow of the Erdtree, and I'm just raising up here a little bit so you can see the full scope of his. He stands 13 inches. With Shadow of the Erdtree, it was the same price point, and all you got was the DLC code with the statue and the promise of an art book. Because that's what I'm going to call it now. It's a promise of an art book. Until I get it, all I got was a statue and the DLC code. So, Elden Ring, I kind of looked past it. This is kind of like, even if I had the art book right away.
Honest, I mean, it seems kind of steep for a DLC collector's edition.
Yeah.
I mean, it's.
At least what they should have done is they should have given me another copy of Elden Ring with the DLC code. Then I would have been like, all right, at least you're charging the same amount, but you're giving me the same, a little bit more with the DLC. So that's pretty much it. Other than that, though, I mean, I really am happy with the detail here. I really am happy with the coloring, the way he looks. He looks very menacing. He's supposed to be, because he's supposed to be the big bad of the DLC.
It looks really neat. I mean, honestly, knowing nothing about the game, comparing the two statues, I think the statue is definitely more visually striking and interesting for me.
And I mean, in terms of FromSoft games, these are the only collector's editions I own for FromSoft games. I'm a big Dark Souls fan, big Bloodborne fan, but I don't have any statues of either of those games. But
honestly, they do a decent job. I mean, like I said, I like the other stuff they do, not necessarily just from FromSoft, but Bandai Namco with Tekken had a really good, couple good collector's editions. The Armored Core collector's edition I really, really enjoyed. Once again, I think the consistent female between that and these is, we can all agree, a little steep on the price.
Yeah, because that Armored Core one, if you got the premium one, that was what, $500?
It was almost $500. Yeah,
yeah, and we did the unboxing of that. It was a very cool looking piece. I don't know, man. I'd say that piece in particular, $350 at most. Then you would have had the sweet spot. Bandai Namco has definitely got their price point down.
I'd like to see some metal in these, or some maybe polystone to really make
something with some weight.
Some weight to it, yeah. The PVC stuff, I mean, it looks nice. I mean, visually it's very cool. I just want something that's really kind of striking and heavy and
sturdy,
durable and sturdy. Yeah.
Yeah. Heaven forbid these things fall off your shelf for whatever reason. That thing's gonna break.
Yeah, and they're kind of flimsy to some degree.
So that's kind of our reaction to the collector's edition. I am happy with the statue. The price point's not too happy with. You make your own decisions. With regards to if you shell out the money for something like this. If I didn't have the extra cash lying around, I probably wouldn't have done it. I probably would have just bought the DLC and called it a day. But let us know in the comments below what you think of the collector's editions in general. Let us know what you think of the game itself. I will be streaming the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. I am ready to go. I've beaten the necessary bosses, so I can dive right in. Looking forward to having some fun with it. And if you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And hit that notification bell so you are aware of whenever we drop new content like these unboxings. We still have a couple more things in the pipeline as well. So keep an eye on it and check out our old videos if you got nothing better to do. All that said, I am Rorschach.
And I'm Spectre.
And we'll catch you guys next time.